Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Overwatch. Today we're gonna be playing a couple of games with the friendly robot known as Bastion. Alrighty, so we are playing on Dorado, by the way, which means that these bells are sort of like a mandatory thing, as you can hear the entire team. They're making beautiful music. Alrighty, so here we are sitting on top of the payload. It is time to start moving onwards. Now, since I first actually covered this hero on the YouTube channel, they have made quite a substantial amount of changes. It's actually one of the heroes that probably has been changed the most, at least in comparison to some of the others way back in the day. Basically, I wouldn't really be able to move around more than like a tiny little arc. However, currently on this hero, you can basically move around in 360 degrees and everywhere you please. The only thing about it is that I can still obviously repair myself, but the only thing about it is that I am not really capable of, you know, doing nearly as much damage as I used to be able to in the past. You can still do a substantial amount of it, like it's still a very, very high damage hero for sure. However, a lot of the games, and sometimes it's noticeable, you just simply do not do as much damage as you used in the past. Now, they've made a couple of major changes to this guy, primarily speaking in the damage regard when you're sitting on the turret, but also in the fact that while you're in turret mode, you do not have that shield in front of you anymore. So I remember when people used to like specifically pick Symmetra just to try and, you know, get this hero dealt with. Well, nowadays it is definitely, my god, what just happened? Oh. That got bad real quick. I had to go ahead and activate my ult there just to try and stay alive. Right now in this, you know, out of turret mode, I guess we can call it, we are a heck of a lot more powerful than we used to be. So as you can see right now, we are on a 10-player kill streak. Still definitely very powerful. But in the past, you weren't really able to play this hero outside of the... Oh, come on. Really? Did you not die there? Wow, that's insane. In the past, you weren't really able to play the guy outside of the turret mode. Now, by removing the shielding that you have in the turret mode and just sort of giving him like a bigger base amount of health, so like the base amount of health we got on Bastion has been increased, it makes a really big difference for like the out of turret mode. So right now we're not in the turret. We are going to be able to move around and we're much stronger in this regard and much weaker in the turret. Well, both are still very powerful as well, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, in particular when you have a payload to escort, this hero is still more than viable to play. We have to be careful though. Okay, did get that that dirty Reaper player there that's been trying to murder me all along. And I guess since they've got a lot of mobile heroes, I can just sort of like stand right here. Now in combination with heroes like Reinhardt, this guy can still do a crazy amount of damage. Actually, I'm just gonna sit here. Once I siege up like this, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Alrighty. Gotta be moving backwards. They've made some other minor changes to this guy, but in general, that's basically what it comes down to. We can now move around in a 360-degree angle. We can still sort of sit on top of the payload. And, you know, we're just more powerful outside of the turret mode and less powerful in the turret mode. Long story short, basically what it comes down to. Now, the ultimate hasn't been changed. In the past, we had some sort of sticky bomb, apparently, which apparently has been a thing sometime in the alpha of the game. I have never actually played any matches with that sticky bomb. I don't know if some of you remember that from the very first announcement that they've made of this game. Either way, the ultimate is still this turret thing right here. And as you can see, it's doing a lot of damage. It does plenty damage if used correctly. You can also use it to sort of like get more sustain. So you do get a lot more damage in when you are in your ultimate. And you can see like damage-wise, you just do a stupid amount of it. And we are just going ahead right now, pushing as many of these enemies as possible and switching between the turret mode as well as like the not turret modes. I don't know what to call it, really. Is it called sentry mode? No, the sentry is the turret mode, right? Anyway. Oh, you can still murder everyone just like that. And I guess also deliver the payload. Lowko, don't you think about going down right now. I was gonna say, sweet. So we did 20 eliminations, 5,000 damage in total. And, you know, even though we definitely didn't play perfect, that was still pretty reasonable. Ooh, we actually just leveled up as well. Let's go ahead and see whether or not we get something good. Looks like we got ourselves some gold. I mean, the game is going to be ending soon, so we may as well just go ahead and use that, right? Alrighty, and for the second match, we find ourselves on the attacking team on Numbani. Apparently, someone's asking, are you the real Lowko? Hello, yes, I am. Gotta respond in all caps, obviously. Am I the real Lowko? Are there any fake Lowkos, guys? Anyway, we gotta be a little bit careful. Because there is a... I think that's a Hanzo right there on the high ground. We'll have to... Well, is that a Hanzo? I don't even know. We'll just shoot our bullets at it. It's alright. It shows up as an enemy, so we must murder it. Looks like it's actually a Widowmaker. Alrighty. I didn't see that ass. I didn't really recognize that ass, guys. I'm sorry. Darius said it. Didn't really see it in time. Either way, though, on this particular map, we have to escort a payload from B... or from A towards B. However, at the very start of it, so right now, while we still have to go ahead and capture A, we basically just have to simply sit back. Oh god, he's right behind me. No! Stop attacking me, guys! I'm trying to heal myself. But at the beginning of it, we just simply have to capture objective A, which is right over there. So, what I'm gonna do, sit right here in the corner, rain some damage, get some chaos going, and, you know, once it's safe, I suppose, may as well just go ahead here. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the mine right there of Widowmaker. Ooh. Sadly, I actually just killed myself. That was a very good activation right there of his deflect. Like, basically, he activates deflect, and he, like, returns all the bullets towards me. It's pretty difficult to recognize, but either way, we bought ourselves enough time, apparently, to get most healing done in this game so far, as well as 2 more golden medals. However, you know, we also captured the payload, which is good for us, because that means we're gonna be able to spawn a little bit closer towards B. But on top of that, I can now go ahead and sit on that payload. Sitting on the payload. Sitting on the payload. Sitting on the payload. Well, not yet, but as soon as I can. Tank time, boys. Tank time. Tank time is always good times. I like dealing damage, not gonna lie. How are you not dead, Mei? Or that's not Mei, actually, that's Diva. Alrighty. Here we go. So this is where I love playing Bastion right now. Don't even really need to try it, just sort of sit here. Oh, did he get taken out already? Okay. Did have to finish him off there because Genji was being a annoying little bastard to the allies, doing a lot of damage with all their shots. Oof. Oh god. Oh god. No, Lowko, get out! Get out, get out, get out! God, the Symmetra ult? The Symmetra ult just nailed it. That Symmetra ult was beautifully timed. Basically allowing us to stay alive there. However, I still end up falling. Still do end up falling here by Junkrat. I think he decided to, like, use one of his... yeah, he basically just blew the door out. And jumped on top of me. We are still on fire, though, so there's that. I love playing Bastion, you know. He's such a fun hero. I know I say that about a lot, and I've been reading a couple of you guys' comments as well. It's like, well, Lowko, are there any heroes you don't love? I mean, there's a couple I don't like as much. But in general, this game is freaking good, man. What can I say? I'm a little scared. I don't wanna walk by myself. Although, apparently, the payload is already heading towards the destination, which is the only thing we really need to do. I'm gonna head towards the balcony, which will basically allow us to oversee the B site. Hopefully we get there in time, because apparently it's gonna, you know, just simply be delivered already. We're just gonna sit over here. What about that? And it looks like we managed to pick up that victory with quite a bunch of damage once again. So even though technically, right, everyone is like, you shouldn't be playing Bastion on the attacking team, it works out just fine. It works out really, really well. I really enjoyed playing this match. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as well. Let's have a look at the play of the game by Soldier76 with that sexy Soldier76 skin. Man, he's just going for it. The tactical visor, aka the aim assist. That was pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. And other than that, have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!